Top 5 steps Trump has taken to prepare the US military for whatever comes next. As the most powerful man in the entire world, Donald Trump has responsibilities we can only dream of. The word president is an umbrella term, which covers being the head of state, head of the government, and the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. Moreover, Trump is expected to execute and enforce the laws created by the Congress. This means his duties are crucial, endless, and of utmost importance. Today at Are You Ready, we'll be tackling the top 5 steps Donald Trump has taken when it comes to preparing the US military for the future. This is to prepare the military for any rising issues or problems that might endanger the country. Moreover, Trump took these steps after seeing how badly the Obama administration misread global security trends. During his time in office, Barack Obama failed to foresee Russia's military resurgence, withdrew forces from Europe and Iraq, and didn't anticipate the rise of ISIS. From an outside perspective, Obama didn't prioritize the nation's defenses. As a result, Donald Trump focused on fixing the previous term's deficiencies. Number 5. Increased funding. At our 5th spot, Trump focused on increasing the funding for the US military. It has a step-by-step process that would ensure that the military would get back in top shape. Also, it sought to replenish the forces in the military. Apparently, between 2013 to 2017, accidents involving military aircraft increased by 40%. This was a problem that the Trump administration wanted to fix. For 2017, the White House increased spending to focus on military readiness. In the following year, Trump sustained the funding, which included focusing on training, maintenance, and filling stocks when it came to precision munitions. In 2019, they made down payments to increase lethality against Russia and China. Now for this year, Trump focused on buying more advanced weapons that can improve their arsenal. With increased funding, the US military now has newer and better weapons that could fight off terrorist attacks. Number 4. Investment in core warfighting systems. The second step Trump took in preparing the US military was investing in core warfighting system. In short, they wanted new gear and weapons that could tilt the scales in case of terror attacks or a full-on invasion overcame the country. Some of the equipment the military had been dealing with was dated back to the Reagan era. Accordingly, Trump increased funding for research and development under this category. This meant that much of the budget was catered to field brand new generations of weapons, which includes survivable bombers, unmanned systems, and longer-range rotorcrafts. It also upgraded signature systems, such as the Navy's Virginia-class attack submarines and the Army's Abrams tanks. Number 3. Modernization of nuclear forces. The administration didn't just focus on increasing funding for new weapons. It also focused on modernizing nuclear forces. This is one of Trump's main priorities when he announced his candidacy for president. The previous administration was notorious for delaying investments for nuclear powers, which Trump sought to reaffirm. Moreover, he took command in modernizing 3 legs of strategic arsenal that cover sea-based missiles, land-based missiles, and bombers. Overall, Trump sustained the backbone of US defense posture, nuclear forces. Number 2. Bolstering resilience in space. At our number 2 spot, we have Donald Trump strengthening and improving satellites in space. They pose as a strong advantage in detecting missiles and securing communications from across the globe. So, it makes sense that he would ensure this system is functioning at all times. The possibility that opposing countries such as Russia and China have the means to degrade key satellites during wartime is always looming over the military's head. To avoid that, the administration increased the resilience of their space assets. What this means is that they're ensuring the survival of satellite orbits, protecting the ground offices, and making it harder for their communications to be hacked into. Number 1. Pressuring other allies. The most important step Donald Trump has ever done when it comes to preparing the military is pressure the alliance in doing the same thing. In the event that a war happens, it's important to have allies and support, especially against countries with the same amount of manpower. Trump has reminded his allies about Russia's looming military threat and how some countries are spending less on their defenses. Overall, what he's doing is securing his victory if the worst-case scenario ever happens. Donald Trump wants America to be great again. And when it comes to weapons and nuclear forces, America has always been number one in that category. After all, its military power is what makes this country a force to be reckoned with. With the top 5 steps highlighted in this video, we can safely say that Trump has done everything he can to ensure that the US military is back on track. If you want to learn more about the Trump administration, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more updates from us. Also, if you have any topics that you want us to cover, don't be afraid to leave a comment. Thank you for watching. Are you ready?